Kia ora everyone, my name is MahMah and welcome to my channel. Finally! What has she been doing?
Hi.
If you're watching this, you most likely found me from Instagram, puri.mama. You already know me. However, we are on a whole different platform now. I can't believe I'm finally doing it. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal. And for those that know me from Instagram, you know I've been pressing record there for a hot minute. But something just felt so different and scary about YouTube. And I think it's because I've been watching YouTube since I was a wee one. And I've looked up to all these people, not all of them though. And it was something that I put up on a pedestal for so long. And I always thought, I'll get around to it. And then it just seemed too big and too scary.
That's what she said.
But before we get into all of that, team, please forgive me. Please give me grace. This is my first time doing something like this, putting it all together. You are a fancy camera, okay? I'm used to filming off my iPhone. Also, this is something that I've wanted to do also for the longest time. When I watch my favorite vloggers, they're able to just pull out their phone, Google something. And obviously I've never been able to do that because I film a lot on my phone. And now, stop. Anyway, MahMah, stay on track.
The mind works is fascinating.
ADHD.
Let's get acquainted, yeah? Like I said, a lot of you, 1 to 2 of you that may be watching this, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much and I know you know how much this means to me. And it's not about the views, it's not about the subscribers, although that would be very nice. I just wanted to do this, yeah? Okay, let's bring it back. Kia ora everyone, my name is MahMah Timoteo. I identify as a fat, queer, Cook Island person. Actually, my name is Dr. MahMah Timoteo Tatini. I have just recently finished my PhD.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Which is a wild thing to say. To be called doctor and to still be in my 20s and to feel so silly and to feel as though I still know nothing is a wild thing. My thesis explored the lived experiences of Pacific peoples as they navigated climate change spaces here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Speaking of Aotearoa, New Zealand, this is where I live. The most magical and beautiful place in the entire world. I'm currently located in Ōtautahi, Christchurch. In terms of my day job, I am a teacher at a university. I am also a Pacific student advisor. You know what? I wrote a bio, not for this, but when people tell me to send their bios, because sometimes I forget what I do. Hold up. Okay. Ooh, I am a Cook Island multidisciplinary teacher and researcher who recently completed their PhD in anthropology. Yeah? Much of my research and mahi interests lie in climate change, Pacific peoples and communities, intersectionality, Indigenous liberation, queer liberation, body liberation, and well-being. Alongside this, I take great pride in advocating in online spaces that work to challenge oppressive systems that continue to harm our most marginalized communities. More so, these spaces emphasize the importance of joy and rest. Oh, what else? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, very important. I'm a proud member of Moana Wā. Moana Wā is a Pacific Rainbow organization located here in the beautiful Ōtautahi, Christchurch. And what we do is support and advocate for our Pacific Rainbow communities. And one of my greatest privileges is to be the co-host alongside my beautiful Alex in a podcast that we have created called Too Fat Fine. I lecture, I facilitate workshops, I do conferences and panel discussions, I do emceeing, I even emceed somebody's wedding. Not just somebody, a very good friend of mine. Love you so much, Ash. And I do that at events and festivals as well. Wow, look at all these things I do. Anyway. That's just a little bit of the gistio about me. Now, I just want to start off by saying, I don't know what the quality of these videos will be. My editing skills are probably going to be poo-poo. I have a vision in my head about how I want these videos to look, and I know they're not going to look how I want them to look. But the thing is, and the thing that has been stopping me from doing so much in my life is the fact that when you try something for the first time, oftentimes it's going to be bad, right? You're not going to be great at it. And I hate to break it to you and to break it to myself, but that's actually just part of the process. Unfortunately, I know we would love to skip that part. It doesn't work like that. And so the videos in the very beginning probably aren't going to be the best. And you know what? They may stay that way. And that's just something both you and I are going to have to bear. But we're going to try our best. And the beautiful thing about this is we're going to learn along the way. I really wanted to take a moment to tell you the time, energy, and effort that went into what I thought would be me starting my YouTube channel. And I said this on Instagram yesterday. I'm actually quite embarrassed to talk about it. And the reason I'm a bit embarrassed is because I invested a lot of time, energy, and effort and money. It's the money part, yeah. Into trying to start things up. If you're coming from the Instagram fam, you may have remembered a little while back when I did Meitaki bundles. Here, yeah. And I created those bundles because I was so unbelievably grateful and in love with the community that we had created. And I really wanted to put something together that really thanked you. And so I created Meitaki bundles. So Meitaki or Meitaki Mata, thank you or thank you very much in Cook Island Māori. And I paid with my own monies. You know, I bought from a lot of my favorite brands and put pieces together. I was really lucky some brands reached out and contributed some of their pieces, which I was very, very thankful for. So anyway, we put these bundles together. Those bundles were basically like a build-up to what I wanted. I was going to, it's wild thinking about it now. I was going to do Meitaki bundle. And babes, there was a schedule. At the end of the Meitaki bundles. I was going to do this cash, what am I, American? The mullahs. I think it was like $500 to $1,000. I'd put aside some monies. Basically, I was going to launch my YouTube channel, and how you went into the draw of winning the $500 or $1,000 is if you subscribed. Sorry, babes, this is not the case now. That Waka has... While I was trying to do all this, I was also in the middle of my thesis, and there was a lot that just wasn't working out. Like, I even employed a designer to help me with the branding of it all, and I bought this equipment. I bought this camera. Oh my gosh. I was so excited when I got this camera, and it was the most money I had ever spent on a piece of technology that wasn't my phone. And I had no idea how cameras worked. I just thought, well, if I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I should probably get, all my favorite vloggers have fancy cameras. I want you to know that you do not need a fancy camera to start a YouTube channel, to make videos, to make content or whatever. Most of our phones, babes, are higher quality than some of the cameras that are out here at the moment. But I bought all this equipment. I bought the camera. Bitch.
Watch your profanity. Right.
You're hooked up to a Rode mic right now. I officially made my channel, constructed it, August of 2021. We are now, if you're watching this now, Happy New Year's Eve, my darlings. What a way to start 2025. It is now January 1st, 2025. What has happened? Look, I didn't get a YouTube channel, but I did get a PhD. So you've got to weigh these things up sometimes. And what confuses me is how easily, in a sense, I was able to create videos and do the things that I do on Instagram, but why YouTube scared me so much more. And like I said before, I think I put it on a pedestal. It just meant so much to me. But on Instagram, it was just so easy. I press record every day on there. 2024 was one of the greatest years of my entire life. There was so much that happened. I passed my PhD examination. I was able to be on panels and talk at incredible events. I graduated. I went to London. Wild. What? I went to South Africa. Like, all these things that would never have been on the cards for me in 2024 happened. I took up things that my PhD never really allowed me the capacity to do. I started learning New Zealand Sign Language. Obviously very poorly. New Zealand Sign Language is something that I've been wanting to learn for the longest time, so I started to do lessons there. I also started to read. And I know you're like, how do you become a doctor without reading? I did read. It was just a lot of academic literature, and especially when you're doing a topic like climate change, babes, it can get depresso, yeah? So that wasn't great. I was really wanting to start reading for pleasure. We could do a whole other video on this another time, but I ended up getting a Kobo. I have read 6 books so far. I started reading in September, and then coming into 2025, I was like, Mama, all these dreams of yours have come true. Why can't your dream of YouTube come true? And like I said, it's not the dream of having tens of thousands of subscribers or all the views in the world. It was just doing something that I said I wanted to do for the longest time. And now we are doing it. There might only be like 1 to 3 people who actually watch these videos whenever I do post. And I want to say that you watching them means the absolute world to me, because little mama, teenage mama, early 20s mama, this is like a finally moment. And I'm so glad that you're here for my first ever YouTube video. I was like, what is the first YouTube video going to be? I had all these plans. A couple years ago, I had all these plans. I was going to do all these things. And I'm like, babes, just make one. It doesn't have to be the most exciting. It doesn't have to be the most aesthetically pleasing. Just put something out there. Get the ball rolling. Get started. Let's get into our day. I am getting my nails done today. My nails are a very serious thing in my life. The vibe today, I think we're going to go for like, I really want to go like glitter. Like, this is a pink version of it. But I don't know. I'm a really bright, fluorescent person. If you've come here for somebody muted and beige, sorry, babe. Oh, jump scare. Hello, how are we? Camera, because we're getting into YouTube now, and I just introduced you. I was like, you're my favorite nail tech, so you're going to be on the YouTube. Can I go? You see what I mean? You gotta see it in the light, you know? Okay, team, back home. The nails are did. Do we love? They're not as bright as what I normally go. However, they are very glittery. They are very shimmery. The claws have been sharpened. I want to take a moment to really emphasize how amazing Anna and her team are at Gloss Nail Co. Like I said, I've been going to her for years. That salon setup, her team are so kind and so lovely. You go in there, would you like water and a cup of tea and a biscuit and a chocolate? Like, yes. The manicure side of things, stunning. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that they do the best pedicure experience, especially if you're a bigger babe. And I've spoken about this so much in the past, but when you're a bigger babe, things just don't work as they do for like more straight sized people. And what that means is like sometimes you can't fit in the chair. Sometimes, you know, when you put your footsies in the little bowly bowl and they're like cemented to the ground, it gives you no leeway because sometimes your stomach is in the way. It really limits how your legs can move. And most of the time when I've got a pedicure in the past, I've always cramped up. And when I saw Anna had recliners for her pedicure patients, lost it. And then they have these like soft blocks and they lift up your leg and they put them under and it's just the most comfortable and beautiful experience for your tootsies. 1000% recommend. Hello. Oh, okay team, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I know this first video is a lot of wee wah wah, but like I said before, let's get the ball rolling, get something out there, and we're gonna have plenty more videos to come. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Oh my god, I've been wanting to say that for the longest. Thank you so much, mei taki maata, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!